Hey, I'm Marco Keach. I'm here with CC Valdez, and she is an amazing, amazing client here. And she's here to talk about her story, her results, her journey, her experience, and everything else in between. So, CC, thank you so much for taking the time today. I really do appreciate you coming on and sharing your story with us.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
All right. So, what I like to do is, like, for anybody who's watching this, they're going to kind of want to know, like, where you were coming from, so they can kind of understand the story. So, I guess, tell me where you're coming from, like, what the big issue was that kind of led you here to start training in the first place.
Okay, so the big issue was that I was big. I weighed 192 pounds. That's what I weighed when I had my son, who was 10 pounds. My son at that point was 8 years old. So I figured, you know what? I got to get back. I got to get back to me and knowing how to be healthy. I was always healthy until I, had children.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it started. I was pretty
Was
down.
like was there a moment that you were just like, I've had it, I'm done with the way I'm feeling size, or was it like a gradual buildup?
I think it was gradual, and then it just came to its head.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a daughter who's she's an athlete, and I remember trying to exercise while she was practicing, and that's when it came to me. I was like, I can't do this anymore, and something just popped up on this. Hold on, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay, so yeah, so it just came to a head then, and that's when I decided I needed to change.
Okay. And there's lots of options of places to go, right? There's so many. So what was it about here that you said, you know what, I think this is gonna be the right place for you?
So I did a search online, and I said I knew that for me at that time I needed to where I was going to work out or try and get back into being myself. Needed to be close to where I worked because that was an excuse. I worked too far. I couldn't get there. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't. I knew I needed to fit it in. I did a search, and I just found this place. That's how I
Okay.
came here.
All right. So you walk in first time, right? I'm guessing it's been a while. So you were probably nervous, right? You were probably like
Absolutely.
not sure as to like what to expect, those types of things.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. I was nervous as heck. I was communicating with Stephanie via, email. This
Mm-hmm.
Orangeburg Fit Body Boot Camp wasn't open yet. So, we had been communicating that way. So walking in, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm walking into. So that's how it started. Yeah.
And I'm guessing that once you walked in, though, you were probably made pretty comfortable pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely. I felt like I knew Stephanie from all my life. She was just such a warm and sensitive and just listened, and again, I didn't know her from anyone and she didn't know me other than but I felt so comfortable with her. She just said everything I needed to hear without knowing that she was saying things that I needed to hear. So it all just started then.
Okay. And so you get going into the program, right? As you're going through, tell me what it's like being part of it. What's the atmosphere like? What's it like training there? Those types of things.
To sound corny, it is probably the best thing. It is a nice community. Everyone here has a goal. Everyone is very supportive in getting each other to this goal, whether it be weight loss or, just being healthy or just, building a community of friends.
Hmm.
It's a very like-minded, challenging, inspirational place. It makes you, when you're not here, you miss it. That's the type of community that has been created here, and the type of workout too. You miss the workout, your muscles are like, what's happening when you miss a day or two? So it's that type of place.
It sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like it's maybe like a second family.
Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely is.
Hmm.
You just know everybody. It's small. It's personal. It's just nice in that sense. There's no competition. We're all here for the same reason,
Yeah.
and a supportive reason at that. So
Did you expect it would be like that when you first
I,
started?
I honestly didn't.
Hmm.
I actually didn't know what I was signing up for,
Hmm.
in regards to the workout and how it worked. And I didn't expect it at all. And it's been such a great thing. Just like the collateral effects are not just your health and just feeling better about yourself. It's just a little family that you set up, for yourselves, with each other. So,
All right, well, let's talk about those results. So, what have you seen? What results have you seen since being there?
wow, I've lost 60 pounds since being
Wow.
with Stephanie. I'm probably in better shape than I was when I was an athlete in high school and college. I actually have muscles I didn't quite know that I had, or that I didn't think I could have them again after having a 10-pound child, and
Hmm.
and a child before that. So yeah, they're just good results all around. And mentally, I'm in a great place. I think I'm a better mother. I'm a better wife, just because it's all kind of come together, and I feel good. So.
Have you noticed shifts as well, energy wise or sleeping patterns, things like that, as you've gone
Oh
on?
yeah, used to have horrible sleeping problems. I'd wake up and just not feeling well or it's hot and whatever it may be. Nope, now I sleep pretty good.
Yeah.
I just have more energy. I just feel better all around.
Okay. And I'm guessing too, right? You talked about in the beginning how you were trying to work out while your daughter was practicing, things like that.
Mhm.
Have you noticed that what you're doing here has affected family in some ways? Have they seen some of these benefits? Has it helped them?
Oh, absolutely. I know that, and I'm proud to say that Logan will now Logan is my daughter. My son is Pedro,
Hmm.
and they call me Wonder Woman. And it's just really nice. I don't want to get emotional.
It's okay. It's all right. What does it mean to you that they see this and that they're, I'm guessing they're supporting you in this? Like, how does that make you feel?
Great, great. And my eyes are tearing up, so I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. This is your story. This is, if you feel this way, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. And I'm guessing, right, you talked about as well, like the energy, sleeping patterns, that you feel like a better person, a better wife in some way. So I'm guessing confidence. Has
Oh
that
yeah,
boost? Yeah.
absolutely. I've always been a confident person, whether I was chunky or not. But now I'm like so much more confident. I don't worry about number one what people may see because I know that I feel good, I look good, which is a big thing.
Hmm.
You try and convince yourself that you don't care about the way you look and how people may view you, but I kind of did, I guess.
Hmm.
So I just feel so much better as I'm like tearing up and my nose is running.
So did you expect, right? We talked about like how the place felt, the atmosphere. You didn't expect that, but did you expect to see the results and feel the way that you feel now when you first started?
No, I knew I couldn't get any worse. I knew that. Like, I just knew that. But I didn't know that it would be this. I don't want to say easy because it's not easy, but this easy. I mean, if you listen to the advice that Stephanie gives you, if you work out and it's a half hour, and you just do it consistently,
Hmm.
it's good stuff. So no, I didn't expect to still be doing this with the same amount of passion 2 years later. So.
So this has been life changing for you.
Oh, absolutely. I say it all the time. I've told Stephanie a million times. I met her for a reason, and this has changed my life more than anything.
Wow. Wow. Now, that's pretty cool. And obviously you're getting emotional for it, so you can tell, right? Families being affected. Just every part of your life seems to have been
Absolutely.
impacted by this. So now let's say there's somebody who's hearing your story. Let's say they're in the same situation you were 2 years ago, right? Feeling the same way, and they're hearing your story, and you're like, I think this is a place for me, but they're kind of on the fence. Like they're not sure this is right for
Right.
them. What would you want to tell them to say, listen, maybe you should think about this, or maybe signing up would be a good thing for them? What would you want to tell them to convince them?
I think that it's a challenge. I think that initially, yes, it's going to be a challenge. That first workout, you're going to be like, I don't know if I can do this, but you can. Somehow it just starts to, I don't want to say get easy because it's not easy. So it's definitely not easy, but you can do it. You start to realize that, oh my God, I can do a push up today, or I can do a burpee, or I can do, a dragon pull with the kettlebell. No, you can't do it initially. Mm-mm. But you will, and you will slowly take those steps to get there, and it just kind of just happens.
Mhm.
That's it's
So they should just do it, just to see,
just
just.
do it. I hate to. I mean, and now it sounds so cliche, but you just kind of have to do it. You just got to throw yourself into it, and
Hmm.
it will work. And I initially only started. When I started, I only came 3 days a week because I was like, oh my God, I don't know. And then I progressively got to 4 days, and now I come pretty much almost every day.
Hmm.
Because I like to be here too.
Right, right.
So
Okay.
it's.
All right. So I'm going to leave you with this in the last question. It's a little bit of a deeper question. Obviously, the impact it's made on you has been really big. Obviously, the family as well has been just seeing how it's changed them and how they view you is very important. But let's say that Stephanie is right now in an office making plans to close down the place. Tomorrow, doors are closed. And you'd never be able to talk to her again, never email, we won't be able to do anything. And this is the last time you could ever say anything to her. Knowing it's the last time, what would you want to say?
Oh, my heart. You said that, I just did she's changed my life. And I can only see her with me in the future. So I cannot, is unfathomable to hear. I'm sorry.
I don't apologize. I don't apologize. It's obviously been a huge, huge thing for you, and I can tell how much it's impacted you, how much she's helped you, and not only your life, but your family life has been changed. And I just want to wish you the best of luck continuing this in the future. I think it's awesome, and I wish you the best.
Thank you very, very much, and I hope you could hear that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, you take care, okay?
Okay, thanks.